Right, then. In this video we're going to do another kit, right? And it's this. It's a pizza cutter, right? This is the way the kit comes, right? Let's staple it out. Right. That's the kit. Right. It's a pizza cutter, as I said. There's no finger guard, no instructions. It's just a wheel. Right, now I'm going to make a point of not saying in these videos where I get kits, because they can be got everywhere, and there's no point in me just saying, well, this is the kit from this shop, or this is the kit from that shop, or this supplier or that supplier. You know, like I get stuff from all over the world. I get a lot of stuff direct from manufacturers in China. I get stuff from America. I get stuff from Ireland. I get stuff. Well, I used to get stuff from England. I can't now. Right. So it's just when I'm doing kits, just keep an eye out for the design of the kit, because I'd say there's probably a lot of manufacturers that actually make stuff like this. But that's the pizza wheel. That's the pizza kit, right? As I said, it comes exactly like that. No instructions, nothing. Right, now I am going to have to turn a finger guard as I'm turning the handle for this, because I would not be willing to let that out of the workshop without a finger guard on it. It's a blade. I don't actually know if it's all that sharp. Not stupendously sharp, but it'll still cut you if your hand slid down into it and it's turning. Not too impressed with that kit. No, I have another one of these that I'll do in another video. That's a good one in my opinion, but this I'm not too impressed with. Alright. To do one of these, you have to drill a hole to push that into. It doesn't even tell you the size of the drill bit you need. Right, I'm after figuring out. I think it's a 5, but we'll find out when I do it. Right, for the handle, I have a piece of acacia in here. Right, first thing I'm going to do is just round it off. Right. I'm spinning that at 1000 RPM. Now, because I need to drill this, I need to put a tenon on it. So I'm just going to set up now for doing a tenon. Shove that in a set of jaws. Right, I'll just shove it in a set of jaws. I'll be back then. Right, we're in a set of jaws and running through. So I'm going to drill this now. And as I said, I had to guess on this drill bit size because there's nothing in the instructions. So we're trying a 5. There's no even clue on how deep you have to drill. Need to go a little bit deeper than that, I think. As you can probably tell, I'm not super impressed with this kit at all. Not compared to the ones I usually use. And I'll do one of the ones I usually use in the next video. Or, well, maybe not the next one, but in one of the upcoming kit videos, I'll do it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cone center into that hole, just for a bit of extra support. Right. Now we'll actually start turning this. Now I'm just going to give it another run of the roughing tool, spindle roughing gouge, just to make sure it's running through. Right then, now quick rough measurement. Size of my hand, plus I'm going to need something for there, about there, so. Right, that's the overall length of the handle. Right, now, first thing I need to think about is protecting somebody's fingers when they're using this thing. So I need some sort of a finger protector on this. My own fault, I went in there with the tool too open, so it cut and ran back. Okay, that's that part. Now we start shaping this. Now when I'm doing handles, I like to make them kind of ergonomic, right? So that there's a swell in the middle for the palm of your hand. Right. Right, that's too wide. Down. Just going to put a fresh edge on this. And so as I said, this is too wide, so down a bit. So bringing that end down as well. I've always found with pizza cutters, they're very, maybe it's just my hands, but I found that they're very small. The handles on them, they're not very grippy. Pizza cutters aren't a difficult kit at all, they're quite simple. Just roll that edge a little bit, try and make it look half decent. Let's bring that down a bit more. Just get it out. Detail gouge in there. Drop that down a bit. Oh, I was asked a question about my spindle gouges and how come I can do like winged pull cuts. Right, I grind all of my gouges the same way. Right, let's see if we can get this to show. I showed this before on a tops video, right? I go around all my gouges like that, right? You get the advantage of a wing on a spindle gouge, so you can do wing cuts combined with the point that you get on a spindle gouge. It's my preferred way of grinding it. Basically, all my gouges, the whole lot, are ground the exact same way. Right? I did it by mistake once and found it's much more versatile. Yet again, though, that's just my opinion. Now, we give that a quick sanding, and then I'm going to put some detail lines into it. So I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm back. Sanded it down, and what I'm going to do now is put some extra grip into it. Like I said, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I like a chunky handle and stuff. Right, now we're going to put a few accent lines into that. Right, I'll use a point tool for it. So I'll stick one in the middle. Now, I've said this before, I always put accent lines in after I do the main sanding, so that it keeps the sharpness of them. Wider again. So the way I like to do them is skinny, wide, wide, wider. Go all the way along it, just for grip. I think if they're all evenly spaced out, they look all right, but it doesn't show any it's not interesting. Actually, give me a little one up there. It's not interesting. Whereas if they go skinny, wide, 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 wider, it just adds a bit of interest. Right, now hit that with a little piece of 320. Just take the edges off, like that. Yeah. Right. Now I'm going to clean it, Yorkshire Great Hamster Sheen. And I'll be back then. Okay, and we're back, just buffing it off. And as I said, I like those stripes going from thin. You see that those two middle ones are the same width, and it goes thicker, thicker, the same down this way. It's just an aesthetics thing. That happens to be the way I like it. If you like it all the same, then further away, or if you don't like the stripes, further away. It's just a personal opinion, which is going to be what's going on with all these kit videos. They will just be my personal opinion on them. Right, some people may love this kit. Right, there we go. Now we just part that off. I need the brace for this one, because it's only a little. Right. We'll do that with a skew. We'll finish the part off with a skew. Right. Just take this down. Now, get this parted off. Right, just rock the scoop from side to side. Right, now that's starting to rattle, so that's gone. Right, and see the way that's, I can stop that now. That means the pressure is gone off of that. Right, so there's no pressure on this, which means that is basically gone. Right, so I should just be able to unwind that, and it should just nearly fall off like that. Right. Now I'll just finish that end. Now, I've shown on previous videos how to do this, but I'll do it again on this one, just in case nobody's seen it. Right, now I just need to set up for it, so I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, right, we're back. I have Jacob's chuck in the headstock and a sanding mandrel launch. There's varying opinions on this. My personal one, as I've stated before, is if you just put pressure that way, you're fine. Right, if you're going to put pressure sideways or anything on one of these, I wouldn't be using one without having a drawbar on it. But in my opinion, you're fine once you put pressure that way. Now, you don't want to do this with too heavy of a grit of sandpaper, because you will actually reshape your piece, which you do not want to do. All you're doing is literally sanding, that's all. And do not stop it moving, because you will screw it up. You'll put a flat spot in it, which you do not want. Right, so that's 120. $240. 360. Right. As you know, or as you should know, once you go over 240, you're not really cutting wood anymore, you're polishing. That's the way I was always taught it, so that's the way I think of it. Right. And then I want to Yorkshire grit that. As I said, this I've shown before. Right. Piece of kitchen towel. Fold it in quarters. A little bit of Yorkshire grit dead center. Put it on the piece you're gritting. Put your towel over your sanding mandrel. Wrap it around a bit. And just hold that there, and that'll hold it for you. Now, something I have discovered is this only kind of works with soft kitchen towel. If you're using the hard shop towel, it doesn't work, it slides for some reason. And then just flip it over to clean it off. So you're on a clean patch. As now, keep it moving. There you go. Nice and finished. Right then. Now I'll just hit that with a bit of wax. And I'll be back, because I'll have to give the wax a couple of minutes to dry. Right then. Your next thing is you have to get this into the handle. Right. The easiest way I found to do it is start it off. Right. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is put pressure on that wheel. Right. You want the pressure to go right there on the spindle part. Right. The easiest way I found to do it is cover that. So cover your headstock spindle so that it doesn't mar it. Get a block of wood and put it there, right? And then just carefully crank your tailstock. Now it's quite awkward to do this because it's not actually in a straight line. Let's try it that way, it might be easier with this. As I said, I haven't done this kit before. I only bought this kit to do this video. I normally use a completely different kit, which is a lot better in my opinion. As I said, this kit video is just going to be my opinions. Fully out. Yeah. It's more of a feel thing, you know when it's going in straight. I really do not like these kits. There we go, there she goes. Gotta make sure it stays straight. There it goes, right. And that's in, right. And there is your completed pizza wheel kit. Now, another thing I don't like about this, the finger guard actually does more than just guard your finger. It hides that hole. See that hole down there? It hides that. Now, it would be just my opinion, as I said, as all of this is, that after a while, that's going to get bunged up. That hole is going to get bunged up with stuff, cheese off the pizza or whatever. And I don't think it'll be sanitary. But anyway, that's that kit done. Right. So I put the finger guard into it because I wouldn't let it out of the shop without it. And doing it was simple enough. I just don't like the kit. So hope you enjoyed that one. And I'll see you in the next one.